So let's talk just a little bit about who is behind venture capital or private equity funds. Okay? It's kind of funny because actually the people that are venture capitalists and also managers of private equity funds, they're very entrepreneurial themselves, right? You think about that. I mean, they're starting with basically nothing and they're raising substantial amounts of money to invest. And if you go back to Richard Cantillon's definition of entrepreneur, I mean, this is it right here. Richard Cantillon says an entrepreneur is more or less somebody who has excess time or excess money and they invest it in some way to make a profit. So these are also entrepreneurs. Now, the exact makeup of individuals in both the venture capital and the private equity fund will differ a little bit, but for the most part, you have to remember, you're going to be looking, whether you're looking at venture capital or private equity funds, and again, there's plenty of exceptions, but we're speaking in generalities here, you're going to have really wealthy individuals. And why do they have to be wealthy? Because they normally are required to, or highly encouraged, to invest a significant portion of their own personal wealth into these funds. It shows that they have some skin in the game. Okay? Additionally, they like to sit on the boards of the funds and also on the boards of many of the companies in the portfolio. Okay? So they're going to have a lot of money to get started. Okay? Venture capital and private equity funds are also very likely to have a really, really strong support network for businesses in there, right? So you can look at maybe accountants that provide free or discounted accounting services to the companies in their portfolios. They're probably going to have a really great team of lawyers, okay, et cetera, et cetera. So they're going to be able, marketing teams who can provide those support services. Additionally, the members or the management team of a venture capital fund or private equity fund, these are really, really well-connected individuals. And that's where they get their sources for their deals. You know, they've got their ears and their hands in everything. So they learn something here. This is where they're finding their deals. They're like spiders. They've got all their arms and everything. Okay? Now, if you're looking at, you know, specific makeup, stereotypically we think like a lot of venture capital funds will have, you know, probably a little bit heavier on the entrepreneur side. Right? They'll be former cashed out entrepreneurs in these kinds of funds because they've got the money and also because the funds in their portfolio would probably like the idea of having a really successful entrepreneur be their partner and kind of go at, you know, discover the adventure together with them. Private equity funds, you know, you're probably more likely to have former senior consultants and those types of individuals. Again, people with more relevant experience to buying very, very large companies. So those are the kinds of people that you find working in the management of a venture capital fund or a private equity fund. Hope you enjoyed this and found this interesting. As always, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. That's a like. Hit that subscribe button. And if you have any comments down below, please post them. Let me ask you this. Which do you think would be a better fit for you, my viewers? Working at a venture capital fund as a manager or working at a private equity fund as a manager? Which one matches your particular risk profile better? I'll see you in the next video.